Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Saturday live stream. Thank you all for being here and joining us across the globe. Folks from all parts of the world are tuning in today. Dubai, Denmark, England, Canada, Mexico, and many parts of the US. So nice to see you all. We've got people logged into Facebook, Crowdcast, and YouTube. Welcome. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal. I'm with Ascension One Collective, the foundation that supports the work of the channel. I'm here today to guide you into and out of the session. Last we came together, we explored activation of the energy body. This week, we're exploring realization and completion. Before we begin, I want to remind you of the new format we've created for you. Today's energy transmission will be exclusively Elohim. Next week, we will deliver a wisdom transmission with Emmanuel. This is normally the questions and answers part of the two-part session, which we separated to give you some time to receive the transmission, integrate it, and allow for topic-based questions to emerge over the next week. As always, we have some newcomers, so I'm going to share a little bit to give those folks context for the work. Asil studied within various spiritual traditions over the last 18 years. 5 years ago, he had a strong spiritual experience that opened up this connection that today we refer to as the channel. This is a connection to both powerful energy and wisdom that during the sessions he will embody and bring through. Through this connection, energy will rise up through him and reach all those who are tuning in to the live transmission. This energy will allow you to go deeper in your meditation, as well as receive information, which will often take the form of a spoken transmission, or in your own way, visions, messages, or an inner knowing. The process for Asil to get into trance includes spontaneous movements of his body and hands, sometimes shaking his body, fast breathing, and as the energy level rises, sometimes his eyes will roll upwards. It may not seem it, but this is all normal. His everyday human consciousness is still available to him while he's channeling, and he can stop the embodiment at any time. The channel will bring through guides that will specifically introduce themselves with the names humanity has given them. You might recognize some of the names as angels or archangels, but they never refer to themselves as such. Once the energy field is established, then an energetic alignment begins. People report having powerful experiences even over live stream, so it's really easy. During this time, sit back and focus on being in an open, meditative state. Just by being receptive, you've included yourself in the energy field, so there's nothing you need to do. During the session, you may bring a loved one into your mind and heart to have them receive the benefits as well. You can set an intention. You can release any old wounds, thoughts, or emotions that no longer serve you. People share often that things come up for them, even in the absence of an intention. Flow with that also, and just accept all that arises. We have a Crowdcast poll running at the polls tab at the bottom of the screen. We'd like to know how this work impacts you. It's one question at the beginning, how are you doing before the session, and one after the session. With a simple scale of 1 to 5, it's very easy to answer. Please take a moment and let us know how you're doing right now. For people who could support the work, it not only supports Asil, but it supports the whole production team. As an added bonus this December, any dollar amount that you give will be matched. So your generosity this month is amplified. Many of you supported the last session and have already supported this one. It's truly appreciated, and it really helps us keep this work accessible. We have links to your support options in the chat. We invite you to listen with an open mind and an open heart. We recommend that you listen in a space where you can't be interrupted and turn your phone off. We also recommend you stay tuned in through the entire session. If you're in a deep meditative state at the end of the energy transmission, it's okay if you can't hang on to every word thereafter. The benefit of staying with us is what's most important, and the words can be replayed and read later. We're recording the audio and the video, and we'll provide the video and transcript following the event on our website and social media pages. As the session ends, we will sit together in silence for a few minutes and give you all enough time to come back into this state of awareness. Enjoy your journey. I'll see you back here upon your return.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining from all around the world. It's always a blessing to see that many of you dedicated and devoted, curious and interested. Something mysterious that this life has to offer. Our consciousness beyond our full understanding and comprehension. The totality of our being more than we can fathom, more than we can imagine, more than we can feel. And with this work, we extend into that space, into the space of the unknown, into the space of the expansive. And sometimes we seek answers, we seek elevation, a quieting, a silence, and a deeper peace. And we're also provided with a deep alignment. In this process, the guides always speak about the self-realization journey. And they speak about how in life we are faced with challenges and with learning opportunities that deliver learning and wisdom. And eventually, certain cycles will complete and new cycles will open up to be completed. And often realizations go hand in hand with the completion of cycles. We're going to explore that today. Also, this month is the completion of a cycle, is the completion of this intense and powerful year. It is the completion of an even greater cycle on the 21st of December. So what we want to do is to understand a bit more closely, to hear the perspective on cycles and realizations and completions. At times, the mind always wants to arrive at the finish line as quickly as possible and get it over with. And at times, it's really hard to just surrender to the journey itself, as the self-realization journey is more than just arriving at the finish line or arriving at a milestone. It is intrinsic in the human experience. So it's really beautiful to see that many of you curious and open and ready to receive, ready to expand, ready to align, and evolve. And together we evolve as humanity, as human consciousness. So everything that you do will impact your loved ones, your relationships. Everything that you do will impact all of humanity. Thank you for joining, and see you all very soon. Greetings. We are Elohim. On this journey that you have chosen as a human being, in the human experience, you are continuously in cycles of learning, including the entirety of a lifetime being a cycle by itself, from birth to death. Cycles within cycles, continuously driven by the learnings that you have requested to have as a soul in human form. These learnings that you have requested are also tied to the learnings of the human consciousness collective. The required learnings are intrinsically connected to the learnings that you choose and that you continuously are faced with. Every moment, every opportunity opens up for you to learn, for you to realize, for human consciousness to learn and to realize. In every moment that you're faced, in every experience, a multitude of learnings occur on a multitude of levels of your perception, the perception of the mind, the perception of the heart, the perception of the body, as well as the perception of your energetic spiritual construct. You continuously receive information. You continuously process information. And at times, this information is brought to you with a challenge, an experience that you may not have had before, a circumstance that is outside of your existing understanding, outside, outside of your existing realizations. These circumstances may feel at times uncomfortable, may be perceived as pain, may be perceived as misalignment or dis-ease. Yet every of those moments are part of the design of this reality. The challenge is required for the learning to occur. The challenge is the opportunity for realizations to emerge. And you observe the challenge first. You feel, you sense, you experience the challenge in its full expression. This observation with or without judgments is the first step. The more neutral you can observe, the less suffering will emerge. Most challenges, most sensations will merely move through you and require merely observation in a neutral state. Certain challenges will remain and require a more fine-tuned approach, a deeper level of presence, a deeper level of observation, a deeper level of surrender, allowing all parts of yourself to come online, to be activated, to be part of this observation and presence moment. For certain challenges, your entire being is required to be present. All parts, all bodies, the totality of your consciousness, and its full attention in this very moment to face and observe the challenge ahead. And you will observe the challenge from a close perspective, from a more distant perspective, and from a non-dual perspective. You will understand that your judgments will vary based on your perspective. You will feel differently as your perspective changes. This does not conclude that you should remain and stick with the perspective that feels the easiest or the most comfortable. All perspectives are required to live the full spectrum of experiences, to face all possibilities, all potential of challenges. The varying perspectives that you have are an important tool for you to allow yourself to find the right distance, to observe pain, dis-ease, or misalignment, discomfort as it is, without the judgment, without the interpretation and the meaning attached to it, without the suffering resulting from it. As you continue this observation, the totality of your being, your consciousness, and every aspect of your being comes to realizations about this challenge, about the importance of this challenge in your life, the importance of this challenge in the human experience, the importance of the challenge for all of humanity and for all of consciousness. If one remains in one singular perspective, the full potential of the challenge itself will never be seized, and therefore realizations cannot complete. You allow yourself to change perspective in the process of your observations. You witness your reactions. You witness in all the ways, your physical, your emotional, your mental, and your energetic spiritual construct holds this challenge. Can you hold yourself as well as the challenge with the same amount of love, with the same amount of compassion, with the same amount of curiosity? This will require continuous development and practice, and it will be challenging in the beginning. Yet you will witness the process of observation and changing perspectives and arising realizations will accelerate, will come with more ease as you practice and continue on this journey of curiosity, on this journey of evolution. Every realization feeds into the completion of cycles. Cycles in themselves are entire lessons that you as a soul have subscribed to, that humanity as a consciousness has subscribed to. Certain cycles are grander than others. Greater learnings and realizations must occur in these cycles for them to complete. Certain cycles can be quick and momentarily experienced. The various cycles continuously explored, continuously experienced in this human form are unique for this plane. The learnings are unique. The realizations are applicable for all of consciousness. These realizations will make up the maturing and the ripening of the human collective consciousness. With every step of the way, you are participant, you are creator, and you are the one that realizes. You create the challenges for others, and the world. This reality creates the challenges for you. This is your part of being a participant. You are a creator for both the challenges, the solutions. You are the creator of opinions and judgments, the creator of observations and realizations. You are the one that is both participant and creator of this reality. And all of you are the ones that realize from this creation, from this human experience, this divine interplay that provides for everything that you require in this very moment. As humanity evolves, cycles are often determined by the alignment of cosmological objects, periods of time determined by the movement of the objects in your cosmos and universe, periods of time often connected to periods of learning and cycles of learning. Certain energies will be providing the fertile ground for certain realizations to occur. Certain frequencies will provide certain challenges to occur, and as a result, the realizations to emerge. Allow yourself to feel into all of these changing cycles. Allow yourself to be part of this wave and the many waves that complete, the many waves that emerge. Remember, you're both participant and creator. You are the one that realizes in the process of these cycles, in the process of these waves, in the process of all completions and initiations. Humanity's evolution and realizations are accelerated through the challenging circumstances that are emerging. And as you may have witnessed, your internal challenges arising as the circumstances for all of humanity bring forth challenges. First and foremost, remain your focus on the internal misalignment, on the internal pain, on the internal discomfort and dis-ease. First and foremost, observe yourself in the totality of your being. Eventually extend your observation to all relationships around you, to all connections and bonds that have been established to provide a specific reality for you, and extend your perspective to a greater community, your country, your region, and all of the world eventually. Observe and feel. Realize and complete. This process does not require to be complex and complicated. It can be as simple as sitting in silence, to creating the space for you to observe all that which requires to be observed. bringing silence to your mind and to your heart, the resting state to your physical form, so that all can emerge, so that all can be observed, realized, and completed. We do recommend that you make space for this kind of activity at least once a day. Allow it to become part of your routine, part of your life. Allow the evolution of your consciousness to become an integral aspect of your conscious choices in human form. This is our recommendation to you. Thank you for receiving this work. Thank you for receiving this work. On your journey of realization and completion, this alignment that is provided to you as an unconditional gift will be of support. Thank you for receiving our gift to humanity, our gift to you. Let's sit for a couple more minutes together in this silence and this energetic space that's been established. Allow yourself to fully receive all the cells of your body, any part that requires even more attention, all the complexities of your heart that may require some more ease and light, the complexities of the mind, allowing this energy and this light to be bringing a loosening, a softening, and your energy body reactivating and fully receiving from this light. All of your relationships receiving from this light through you, all your creations of the past, of the future, and of the present, receiving this light through you. so gentle, yet so powerful. You can stay in this energy as long as you want to. You can lie down, you can go to sleep with it, or you can take it to work, to a meeting, to a conversation. Ideally, allow it to settle fully. Thank you all for joining. Many blessings to you. Much love to you. And Crystal will tell you all the amazing things that we have planned this month. We're looking forward to seeing you then.
Thank you, Asil. Welcome back, everyone. Take your time to come back into your body. Take any extra time you need in a sitting or lying position, or stay in this state as long as you need to. As we're coming back, I have a few gentle closing remarks. If you'd like to continue this journey, there are a few ways to do it. We are designing a home for all of our Ascension One Collective's online community in Mighty Networks, which you will be officially invited to later this month. Those of you who are enrolled in courses are already a part of this community, so you can expect a rich enhancement to your existing community experience. We have social media pages like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube that you can follow and share. If you're new and you're watching on YouTube, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. You can invite family, friends, and community to these bi-monthly sessions. The team is posting this next month's transmission schedule in the chat. You can join our weekly Monday integration calls. To mark the astrological alignment on December 21st, we will be hosting a special day-long workshop with our friends at Ascension Pathway. It will feature live channeling and energetic alignments by both Asil and Yogi George. Stay tuned for this week's details. They'll be shared on social media and our Mighty Networks platform. We've also just launched a new month-long interactive online course called Becoming a Pillar of Light. This course, with channeled wisdom and energetic alignments from Elohim, as well as questions and answers from Emmanuel, is designed to take you through a complete alignment of your four energy bodies: your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your energy body. Details about this course can be found on our website under Courses and Events. You can also peruse our channeling archive for answers to previous questions under the Channelings tab. We are continuing our advanced practitioner courses. For those who have not yet experienced the first course, Base Camp, it begins January 5th. In Base Camp, Emmanuel is our admissions director, and when you pre-enroll, your name is submitted to enrollment. For those of you who have pre-enrolled, we will share your names with Emmanuel this upcoming week. This work is possible because of your support. As you would imagine, it takes a village to bring the channel to this space and then beam it out to you all. This month, any dollar amount that you give will be matched by one of our generous donors. If you find this of value, please consider supporting us to keep this work accessible. There are links in the chat with options for giving. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for contributing your presence and time. We feel the collective support you have for one another and for us, and we're deeply grateful. Take it easy after the session. Give space for the energy to continue to work. If you can, keep your mind quiet. If you can't, bring this presence and peace to whatever it is that you need to do. I feel the light emanating with all of you, and it fills my heart with joy. Take care.